nice morning. I thought it was going to rain the whole weekend, but doesn't look like it. Food for the beasts and the other beasts are already eating. Yeah. There they are. Good girls and boys. It's like herding sled dogs. Come on, Zoe. Well, walking the dogs in the rain. It's a rainy weekend after a couple of weeks of hot weather. It's okay, need some rain. The dogs are just off leash. And you can't see maybe. Yeah. Back to house sitting and pet sitting. Like to the beginning of this Portugal adventure. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should check out the video up here or there, wherever I kind of insert it and at the end of this video. So don't have to get off right now. You can see it when it's done. So yeah, it's been a year almost, maybe 3 weeks shy of a year since I moved or left Canada. I think by the time this video comes out, maybe it was only 2 weeks away, something like that. I moved, as you know. I was doing a little bit of house sitting once a week for these guys here. Now I'm here for 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks anyway. Yeah, and that's part of earning some extra income, I guess. That's one way of doing it. So if you're looking to relocate or travel, trying to find a place to retire to or to move to because you don't want to live there where you are at the moment anymore, house sitting or pet sitting is definitely, it's not raining at the second, it's definitely a way to go. You can learn about people, about here in my case the Portuguese people. You learn about the culture, and while you're staying in people's houses, and even though if they're not Portuguese, perhaps you're gonna meet Portuguese people because usually the little town or the city you're at, you know, is in Portugal or wherever you're at. And so you will eventually cross paths with the people that live there, the locals, so they say. So definitely was good for me to do it that way because, like I said, it was a faster way and a simple way to travel and not use up a lot of money. Although now I am renting, so now I do use up my savings. So this side hustle, having a paid pet sitting job, is nice. I'm gonna have another one when this one is done shortly after. It's a week in the difference. So yeah, it definitely helps. It's also nice because I don't have to have my own pet. I always think about seeing all these pets that, especially here in Portugal, is a lot. Well, I joined some groups that have adoption groups. They're not pets to adopt because they got abandoned or their owner died or the kitten had kittens and they can't keep them, you know, they didn't get them spayed, whatever. And I see all these cute puppies and kittens and I think, oh, maybe I should get one. I know how adorable they are, but then I remind myself, no, because then I can't do this job. I can't look after these dogs. It's not as easy when you have your own pet to look after. If I had a cat, yes, I could keep it at my house, But then somebody else would have to come and feed it and spend time with it. So I don't know. It's nice and sunny again. The rain comes and goes. The weather is unpredictable at the moment. It's, I guess not a couple more days, I guess, and then that month is over too. It's so fast. I can't believe how fast the time goes. It's crazy. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes. Okay, yes. How home and pet sitting is a great way to get to know a country, and maybe if you decide to move there, there's a good entry point how to do and ways to do it. Workaway is another good way. I have done workaway before. Very easy job I did. I just took care of some dogs, and yeah, I think that's all I did. Instead of, I was on a workaway, but it's the same thing. It was basically house sitting. The nice part was there was even a cleaning lady that came and cleaned, so I didn't even have to do much cleaning. It's just but the dogs were a lot of work, so yeah. So I will put some links down below from Facebook groups. I will put the Trusted House Sitter down there, but that kind of got too commercial, and all they want is your money, I think, and it's really hard to get. I think it was easier a few years ago, but now it's harder to get a job there. I think it's easier just to get a job and try to get a house sitting gig with the Facebook groups. It's definitely, I think that's how it works for me, all the jobs so far, and word of mouth. It's advertising your services on Facebook wherever you're at or you want to go. It's probably the best way to do it these days. I'm gonna walk these guys a little longer and then go home and have a cup of coffee. There goes the doggies, except one. This one, good boy. Well, I'm back from my walk. I'm sitting up here on one of the decks they have, out of one of many. And I have somebody here that always wants to sit wherever I am or wherever there is a human. I don't think it's me, it's just, she's very affectionate. Can't get enough. So, I was talking about the tools I used to make my life a little easier for traveling and staying here in Portugal. So one of them is my internet I'm using. I'm using this sort of like a hotspot, but it's not, you don't pay by the amount of data you're using. It is depending on how many months you're doing it. 1 month, 3 months, up to a year I think you can use, and it's called Portugal Internet. And it's great. You can take it with you and find wherever you have with a cell connection, or you can just leave it at home. That's how I have it. Hey, shh, quiet. Okay, there she goes. There starts the whole dog concert. Anywho, so it's a little device. I didn't bring it here because they have internet here, but it's great if you're off grid, and it's cheaper than data because I had an SIM before, and it cost me quite a bit of money, so this is cheaper and it's more convenient. First I did 3 months, now I think I did another 3 months, and then I'll probably do another 3 or 6 months because you pay per time. So if you want to do 6 months, you pay the whole, but it gets cheaper the longer you use it. So 3 months you pay €30 a month for internet, It's very convenient. I like it. It's better than the other hotspots I've seen. You get because they seem to cost more money. And another app I use, you can get a physical card too, is Wise. You heard it before, probably. It's you transfer money from your wherever account to euros or the other way around. It's a convenient way to move money around, and it's fairly cheap to do. It's cheaper than PayPal or some of these other services, to me anyway. And it's it's instantaneous, and it's low fees. That it doesn't cost much to do. So, and the exchange rate is really good. So you can get a card, and you can load. Hey, I'm talking. You can load the card and then play with it. I think you also can pay with Apple Pay. You can just load it on there. Go get it then. Go. Away from me. So you can use either physical card or you can use Apple Pay. Because I've used it for Uber and Bolt before through my Canadian account because I couldn't use PayPal. So that was very convenient. So check that out. I'll put the link down below. And another great resource is Expats Portugal. It's an organization that helps people moving to Portugal. They got visa advice, they got healthcare advice, they got a forum, you can ask questions, there's community, they have meetups, they have they have a YouTube channel, you can get a lot of very helpful advice. They have experts on where they talk about all kinds of issues you encounter, and just you can ask questions. They have a list of experts you can contact, and they can set you fully up with whatever you need to do for your visa and your other needs you have, like I said, health care, moving, all that kind of stuff. If you're a European citizen, it's a little easier, of course. You don't need most of that, but it's still good to be knowing a lot of these things. For Canadians, the UK and Americans, of course, it's more helpful to be part of theirs. But even so, even I used to watch their videos and just to be prepared when I came here to know the basics, what to do, what the thing you need to do before you come here to Portugal specifically, obviously. So yeah, that's really helpful. I'm going to put the link below so you can check out their services. They have a paid membership, but there's also a free one. And again, the YouTube channel is free. You can watch as much as you want. They have a backlog of a lot of very helpful information. Also real estate, taxes, yeah, all kinds of stuff. They're great. So make sure you check out the link for the Expats Portugal. Yeah, so I'm hanging out with the animals here. There's a cat behind the camera, and there's a dog that I'm petting down here. And like I said before, I'm here for 2 weeks. I'll probably make another video, maybe a little, just you can see the location where I'm at. I have my e-bike here, so I can go for a little bike ride. Unfortunately, I don't have a GoPro. It's a little tricky with my phone to hold it while going, but maybe I'll figure out a way I can put it on me. You never know. But yeah, there's lots of places to go here. There's one little village after the other, your typical Portuguese countryside. There's these tiny little villages that make one sort of village, and every 4 houses have a name. It's funny how things are laid out here. Yeah, the Portuguese way, I guess. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this helped you a little bit. Got some information on moving to Portugal, and I have some tips and helpful info and some resources to make your life a little easier if you're thinking of moving to Portugal or just moving abroad. So check out all the links below. Some of them are affiliate links, but that's not going to cost you anything. It's just I get a little discount or something for referring you if you sign up with them. But most links are just information links that you can just go and check out. See you in the next one. Make sure you watch over here. Last video I'm talking about why I love Portugal, and there's a whole playlist here just about my adventure in Portugal. Okay, see you over there.